I'm Sujith, so working for Happiest Minds as a senior technical lead, ITOM and ITSM. So managed service provider is, like typical service providers, as we all know. So basically, if I'm providing a service to the customer need not to have any tool. Starting from monitoring, reporting, ticketing, analytics, everything we will take care of it. We will manage their customers' end-to-end infrastructure with our robust process automation with respect to ITL methodologies of Service Desk Plus, and as well as we provide the various KPIs, availability SLA, all those stuff, service level agreement in terms of response SLA, resolution SLA. So based on that, we value the customer and we provide the value add services as well, such as suppose let's say we have something called as an advanced analytics. So where you can see, okay, this server is not utilizing at this point in time. I do handle a tools platform. So the entire tools architecture in Happiest Minds infrastructure management security services with respect to shared services is been handled by our team. All the sort of analysis, my the recommendations or the analysis part, or I would say the SLA calculation, each and everything we used to do manual. Now once analytics comes to the picture, we have out of the box connector with our ManageEngine services plus MSP on demand and on cloud, just an API integration. We have all the data enabled with respect to incident management, change management and service request, and of course problem management. So whatever the work that we used to do, like it used to take us for 2 days to 3 days to prepare a WSR, that's a weekly status report, that we are doing it now within 2 hours. So that's the impact that, and it is also saving some manpower, because earlier 2 to 3 people were dedicated for that reporting itself, because each week client asks the status report. In a week, how many incidents were logged, how many were P1, how many were P2 and how many were P3, what is my response, what is my resolution, is my SLA achieved or not. So all these things we are able to bring in the data from analytics itself. So it's just exporting the dashboard, importing into PPT slides and presenting to the customer. It's just a plug and play which is making our work very easier. So let's say in a typical IT environment, we have various tool sets. I would say zero coding expertise required. No need to hire a separate development team as we have for another analytics Power BI or BI tools. Okay. So we don't have a dedicated engineering team. No need to have that. Everything is well organized. We have to just plug and play. We have to import the data, and now importing the data in analytics is way too simple. You have an extensive capability of importing the data from AWS, Amazon Cloud, your Google, your Azure, your any on-premises database, of course from feeds, URLs, and out of the box we have industry standards ITSM tool like ServiceNow, ManageEngine, Jira, and you have Support Center Plus, Zendesk we have, and I have seen in the ManageEngine Analytics roadmap there is a lot more to come. So I personally recommend ManageEngine Analytics because it does not require any development team or any dedicated team to work on ManageEngine Analytics. Any 1 year or a 2 year experienced person in an IT industry can easily understand what is an analytics, how it will work, how simple we can create reports and dashboards out of it, and we can play with the charts, we can play with the numbers, we can play with the pivots, we can play with the geo maps. It's quite easy. So considering all the aspects which I said for last 2 to 3 minutes, I would strongly recommend to use ManageEngine Analytics Plus.